that a fresh stack of Kindas? Woo. So hype. Woo. Now we just need to get this turd together. I'm really hype about the new lights in the shop. It makes everything so much brighter. I don't have to use these anymore. So we have this today. We're installing some hood vents on the car, and then this will be the second part of the video. We're doing some gauges and stuff. So for this install, you're gonna need obviously your hood vents. I got these off eBay. I'm gonna show you all why these are gonna be probably the easiest and the best option for your DIY. You're gonna need some tape, brand new Sharpie. Don't get to use when it's not gonna work. You're gonna need a measuring device, some 1/4" rivets, and a cutting utensil. All right, they wrote stuff on them, like front and this side up, which was very useful and helpful. So I'm gonna kind of get a rough estimate on where I wanna put them. And then that way I can lay some tape down and make my marks, because I don't wanna make my marks on my hood and a black Sharpie won't show up on a black car, so I'm gonna put some of that painter's tape down. Alright, so you can see how all the, like, it's completely flat. So they allow, you can draw the lines and then you bend them afterwards. So we kind of got our placement, and then I'll go ahead and draw all the lines for it. Sickness. So I'm just gonna now take my straight edge and fill in this gap, and then that's where you cut, and basically that's it. You cut that and then bend all the tabs out. You know how to work that?
Barely.
Alright, so both sides are marked, and we just traced everything with a straight edge. So they say to cut on the outside of your marks, that way it gives the flaps room to go down. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna have to probably take a drill bit and drill on the inside, like right here, to get the blade in, and then make my cuts. So we're gonna go get some blades for that jigsaw, and then hack away at this thing. All right, we got two different size blades for the jigsaw, because I'm not sure how deep it is, because the hood's not really flat. Like, it's got stuff under it. So we put some blocks under here to kind of hold it up. And I guess I'll make my first drill. What's under there?
I mean, you just push those down again whenever you push down.
This thing cuts. Wow. I guess I'll have to drill another hole right here. Cut this way and cut this way. Tough. I don't need that. Nice. That worked out very well. Darn clutch. You know, I really do love this car a lot. That was just so fun cutting holes. I enjoyed that way too much. Don't need that neither. Dope. So before installing, we're gonna take these fins and set them all. They got this little thing you shove in them. You wanna grab me one of them? I don't know what the appropriate angle is. So this little fin on the back kind of just holds all the fins up and in place. And then you just drop it in. And we're gonna start drilling holes and riveting. That's gonna look hard.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Some good airflow. That was easy. Second part of today's video, we're going to be doing our coolant gauges. So we have water temp and we have oil temp. The oil temp one's already done, and I made a little plate where the, I don't know what you call that thing, used to go. So what we got to do is we got to install this in the coolant hose and then wire everything up. We'll be good to go. My coolant hose is just this, and I already have the wires ran, so I'm just going to whack it right here. And we'll lose some coolant, but I'll just have to redo it. So we're gonna take this guy and your brand new Sharpie. Don't get the, no need to use Sharpie. And I'm gonna place it somewhere around here. Whack that sucker on. I do just have water, distilled water. I do just have distilled water and water wetter in there, so I'm not that worried. We got a pan at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure it all missed. We're gonna use these supplied hose clampers that don't fit. Angles. Oh, perfect. So this black wire is wrong one. This black wire is already run to the front of the car in the gauge panel where it's going. So I just got a wire to this white wire, and then the black wire goes to this ground right here, which is already ran to the oil temp gauge sensor. So pretty easy. All right, so the sensor's in, wired up to the ground. This is also the ground for the oil gauge, and then all the wires run through into the front. So I'm gonna put some wire loom on here and make a good OEM quality look. Alright, I really like how this came out. So we got everything done. And we'll start on the inside of the car. I need to throw the gauges back in here, and then we'll start wiring this up, which everything's pretty much done, so it should be pretty easy. Alright, I almost forgot which wires are which, but then I remembered this was already wired up, so it's good to go. We have a constant 12 volt that comes straight from the battery with a inline fuse, and then it requires a ignition switch source, so I ran that from the this. So it just runs straight from that. We got a power and a ground that comes from that, which is these two right here. And then this black wire runs to our temperature sensor. So it should be pretty easy. I just need to cut these wires and splice them in. Alright, everything is in. Do the little, oh wow. Yes. Alright, so moment of truth. Oh yeah, why are my windshield wipers on? Nice. So I do need to actually bleed the system before I can do anything. So I guess we'll go do that, but that turned out Very nice. I like that. Alright squad, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is going to be the end of today's video. I think we're going to go play some golf or something. So, peace out, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, and we'll see y'all next time.